Hi, Dave Taylor here, and you know, I thought I was done looking at iPhone cases, but another one came along and it's actually really interesting. So I decided we'd break our trend of not looking at yet another print or yet another piece of rubber, but actually, you know, look at this particular case. So this is from Enerplex, and it's called the Surfr Amp, and apparently they can't afford all the vowels, so it's S-U-R-F-R amp. But all kidding aside, it's really kind of a cool idea. So it is an iPhone 6 and 6S case with a battery in it. So you can see it's a bit thick, and it has a pretty standard design where it's two pieces and you put the top part on to lock the phone in, and built-in lightning connector and everything. But what makes this really interesting is what's on the back. On the back are solar panel, or little solar cells. Now you're thinking, okay, hang on, let me think about this. And this is my first thing that I said to the company was, I put my phone in and everything's going hunky-dory and my phone needs charging. And so I put it out in the sun, and the first thing that happens is it heats up and the phone says, I'm too hot, I'm gonna turn off. If you haven't experienced that, you will during one summer afternoon when you're sitting outside with your friends, you have a nice cup of iced coffee or iced tea or something, and your phone's just sitting in direct sunlight, and it doesn't take very long for it to trigger the internal heat sensor. Now, what they pointed out was actually an excellent response. First off, this is really only in emergency situations, so post-zombie apocalypse, if you still need to play Candy Crush, this might work. It takes about 24 hours of direct sunlight for this to charge its own battery 100%, which is a whole lot better than taking forever like every other battery case I have. But really, this is a battery case. And what they pointed out when I made that objection about the heat temperature in the phone itself is they said, take the phone out of the case and then you leave the case in the sunlight and you let it charge there. So it's really actually a really cool idea. So I can imagine having this like on the top of my backpack when I'm out in the wilderness, and then at the end of each day I plug in my phone and maybe I get a half an hour of talk, but you know what? That's a whole lot better than nothing. And it's charging its own battery. So worst case, you never use this other than sort of as a neat idea, and you just simply have this as an external battery, and it is a 2700 milliamp hour battery, so it's not bad. It's about one full deep charge for your phone. And what I like about it, in addition to the whole concept of the solar, which I think is fun, is that when you have it on your phone, it really doesn't add much thickness to things. So your phone's very usable. The entire front screen is right there. And then if you want to, obviously you can switch on to the back, and now I'm charging, and it should come up on the front here that I'm charging. And you can see here's my little blue LEDs. You actually probably can't see that, but little LEDs show me that it's a fully charged battery here. So darn handy. Anyway, this is the Enerplex Surfr for the iPhone 6 and 6S. Maybe I should hold the box up, a little more interesting. Integrated solar panel, takes about 24 hours to fully charge if you're really trying to use the solar panel in direct sunlight. But I don't think that's really what it's for. It's really just that little extra boost when you're otherwise dead. Zombie apocalypse, totally perfect. Power outage, really bad storm coming, although if it's a storm you don't get much sunshine. Well, post-storm sunshine when they still have the power out. Anyway, Enerplex.com. This one's $79.99 and I think it's worth checking out. It's Dave Taylor, and I'll see you post-zombie apocalypse.